Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Let's learn a few more words today and enrich your vocabulary. So, number one is affluent. Affluence means wealthy and prosperous, rich. So, if you are living in an affluent society, that means you are living in a society where people are wealthy and prosperous. Okay. Brazen. Brazen means bold and shameless. Someone who is having a brazen behavior, that means he is being bold in a shameless manner. He confronted me brazenly. She is wearing a brazen outfit. That means he is wearing a bold outfit. That's not the norms of the society. I mean, the other people are not wearing such kind of outfits. So she is wearing an outfit which is a bit bold, and at the same time, it has a negative connotation attached to it. That means a bit shameless. Lessness, no, attached to the boldness. Brazen. Okay. Cohesive means unified, connected. So sometimes a single person cannot accomplish a tough task, so it requires a few more people to work on that task in order to get it completed. So you need a unified force. That means you need a cohesive force to complete that task. So cohesive means unified one. Okay, it's not an individual effort that is going to really see the task completed, but it is through the cohesive force or cohesive efforts by most of the by more people, more than one people, I mean, that would let the task get completed. Okay, so cohesive means united. Daunting means something which is intimidating, overwhelming, or because of its difficult nature or because of the toughness of the task. Okay, so it's a daunting task, but I think I should give it a try. That means it's a difficult task. The task has its complexity and it intimidates you, but still you are going to go ahead with it. Give it a try. Okay, it is daunting task. That means difficult task. It's something that intimidates a person. Ebullient means someone who is enthusiastic and exuberant. So he is having an ebullient nature. That means he is of ebullient nature. That means he is a person who is very enthusiastic and exuberant. So because of his ebullient nature, everybody loves him. Okay. Fickle means something which is inconsistent or unpredictable. So if you can put it in use, how you are going to really use it in a sentence. He is having a fickle mind, so I don't think that he is going to really stay on his aspiration for a long time. That means he is having an inconsistent mind. He is not able to focus on one thing for a long period of time. His mind is always jumping from one thing to another. That is a fickle mind. A fickle minded person cannot be relied. Okay, that means that person is inconsistent in his disposition towards anything. I mean, he is not going to really stay for a long period of time on something that he is required to be so, but he is unable to do so. That means his mind is inconsistent. So he is having a fickle mind. Okay. Gullible means a naive person, or you can say a trusting person, someone who always believes what others say and simply follows them. So he is a naive person. He is a gullible person. So such gullible persons nowadays are, nowadays have an increased risk of being the victim of fraudsters. So nowadays you have already heard about the online scams being made by the fraudsters, where they steal your money from your bank. They made you do something because of their tricks, and you fall victim to them because of your naive personality, because of your unsuspecting nature. So you are naive. That means you are a gullible person, someone who can be manipulated, an impressionable mind, you can say also. Hapless and unlucky, unfortunate. Someone who is unlucky, unfortunate, you can call that a hapless person. Oh, I pity that hapless person who couldn't succeed in the exams by a very, very thin margin. So unlucky. Okay. Imposing something impressive or grand. As you were walking through the streets of Rome, you came across many imposing buildings. That means many impressive and grand buildings. Okay, so, or you can say he's an imposing figure in the society. That means he is an impressive figure. That means someone who stands apart who people respect or who people really look up to. Judicious means wise, prudent. Anything done in a wise and prudent manner is a judicious way. His judicious use of words fetched him a lot of respect in the meeting. That means he used such words which were wise and prudent, and that made him earn the reputation of being a great communicator. Okay. Livid means enraged, furious. He was livid at me because of my small mistake. So you committed a mistake, and that person really became so angry that you can say that he was livid at me. Even I wasn't just supposed to be refacing his ire because it was a small mistake, and that was inadvertent mistake. That means you didn't commit it deliberately. It was an inadvertent mistake, but still that person was enraged at you. That means he was very angry, very furious at you. Enraged, he livid at you. That person was livid at you. So the word I was here trying to really explain you was livid. So he was livid at me, you can say. Okay. So my dear friends, this is my way of explaining things. I'm just putting words here in a sentence in a manner that I think is I'm being a bit natural about myself. So I'm not copying it from anywhere else. So it is quite an impromptu exercise, and this is also going to help me make better at spoken English or at communication skills. So that's why I'm practicing how to explain the meanings of these words to the audience and putting these words in a sentence in a manner that is very natural, way of my own explanation towards, making you remember these words, for a longer period of time. I think anything that you put in practicality, put in use, is going to stay in your mind for a longer period of time. Of course, that's how we strengthen our memory about something. So another word is melancholy. Melancholy means sad, gloomy. Sad and gloomy. Yes, you heard it right. Melancholy. So his mood was one of melancholy because of his partner who was living with him for some time left suddenly. That means his mood was one of melancholy. So he was in a mood of melancholy or sadness or gloomy. His mood was. Okay. Notorious, something which is infamous or disreputable. Okay, so notorious, police gunned down a notorious gangster. That means he was an infamous or disreputable criminal. So you can say it this way, notorious. Okay. Overt something obvious, something blatant, something, and the opposite of overt is covert. Covert, something is being done clandestinely. So, and overt, that means something is done so openly for everyone to see it. It is so obvious. So the police raided that person's house in an overt manner. That means it was for everyone to see it. So there wasn't any covert operation. It was an overt operation. That means it's an obvious or open operation. Okay. Plausible is something which is believable, reasonable. So sometimes you are just, discussing something, and there is an issue that is being discussed, of course, and someone comes with an answer, and other person says that, oh yeah, this is a plausible answer. That means it is a believable or reasonable answer that one can really can make a logic out of it, or it sounds logical, or it sounds reasonable. That is plausible. Everyone is going to really accept it as being something one can really believe. Okay, so these are the words I have practiced here today, and I hope that this is a very good exercise when it comes to really practicing your communication skill. Let me see, because my